Okay folks, your final session for today, portfolio development. This is working in your next document that we're looking at health and safety. So we know where we are at the moment. We are week 13, coming to the end of. As always, folks, please be here, be on time, stay on track and be professional. These are the 4 confetti rules. I'm going to start testing you on these. Remember these. Be here, be on time, stay on track, be professional. As always, stay on task for the entire session. Ask for help if you need it via the chat. I will get to you as soon as possible, I promise. Sign the register post at the top of your group window. So if you've not signed your register yet, what the hell are you doing? Go and sign the register now. If I'm talking, need 100% of retention. Keep all your conversation relevant. Make the most of your time in each session and back up all your work. Today we're looking at updating the blog and including task evaluation, and we're going to develop understanding of health and safety. So we're looking at updating the blog, continuing the health and safety document. I'm going to be looking at health and safety. Well, I'm not going to be looking at health and safety documents, but I'm going to be looking at blogs. I'm going to be starting to go through quite a couple of these blogs soon. Some of you need more help than others. There are a few of you that really need to get your finger out with the evaluation work on it. If there's no evaluation work on it, you're going to be pretty in dire need of help, because it gets marked. Yeah, if you don't have anything in your evaluations, if you don't, then it's going to be really difficult for you. If you don't have any of the written work there, then it's equally as important as doing the practical work. Do you remember when we gave you your interview and you said, we said there's a balance of academic and practical work? Well, this is, if you're not doing the academic work, if you're not doing the written stuff, then you're not doing half the course. This is actually really serious for some folk. And also, all of you told me how much sort of work you'd be able to put in every evening outside of class. A lot of you, I'm not seeing that level of work that you said that you could do. Please, over Christmas, get your blogs back on track. I'm willing to give anybody help who asks for help. If you don't come to me, or if you don't go to Sarah or Sarah Lister, who's with us today, or you don't ask Charlie if she's in your class, one of the other learning supports, then, and when we come to market, it looks like you haven't done any of the work. If you're not asking for support, we presume you're okay. We can only do our best. We will do our best for you, but you've got to work with us on this. I don't want to turn this into a rant, obviously. But your blogs do need work. Okay, right then. So why do we need PPE in the workplace and at home? Okay, please, 5 minutes, send me an answer through in the chat now. Okay, so as we know, this comes under 2 different assessment criteria. The first one, this is all the documents that you produce, and you should have now in your portfolio development folder in your blog. You should have associated roles and practices document finished. You should have project management document finished in there. If you don't have these finished, you are falling behind. Now we're working on health and safety. This is your next document, and your blogs, like we were saying. This is the assessment criteria for your actual blog, for the work that you write down in your blog. If you're not writing work down in your blog, then you are in danger of getting ungraded as limited or insufficient evidence. That needs work doing on it, and it needs work doing on it soon. Okay, so 7 minutes. Give me a definition for PPE. What is PPE? And give me a definition for it. 7 minutes, go. Okay, folks, so what needs to be completed in the health and safety document? Right, well, it's all about working safely. So risks and hazards, recce's, chemicals, materials and tools, protective equipment, legislation. We've done chemicals, materials and tools last week. This week we're going to be looking at risks and hazard, recce's and protective equipment. We'll continue this document after Christmas. You will be pleased to know. So, protective equipment. Please research at least 3 items of protective equipment. What are their names and what are they used for? Where possible, make this relatable to graphic design process such as printing. For example, goggles, aprons, gloves, masks, visors. You can use any of them 3. You can find 3 of your own. Try and surprise me. Try and give me something that's a little bit different. 20 minutes. Find out 3 items of protective equipment for your health and safety document. Starting now. Go. Right, thank you very much, folks. Next is recce's. What is a recce? Why do filming crews do recce's? Why is it important for health and safety? And add any additional information you can about recce's. This probably will only be, we're looking at like a paragraph, even, maybe not even that. Recce's probably won't take you an awful lot of time to do, so please have a research. Write up 20 minutes. What is a recce? Go. Thank you very much, folks. Final one for today, risks and hazards. Research at least 3. So when I put these words in large and in bold, that means you should be paying attention to it. So at least. Research at least 3 risks and at least 3 hazards relating to working in the print industry and or in other areas of graphic design also. What you should be putting in for each of them is what is the risk or hazard and what can be done to prevent it. Okay, 20 minutes starting now. Go. Okay, so what needs to be completed in the health and safety document now? You should have done everything so far. Risks and hazards, recce's, chemicals, materials and tools, protective equipment, legislation. Legislation is next turn. We'll continue this document after Christmas. For the rest of today, please, now you have until 4 p.m. Please go through to your blogs, upload images to your blogs. Don't just leave now, because if you just leave now, then you're missing out on creating some of your explanations, written explanations and annotations, explaining what you did, how you did it, what you would do differently again. I've talked to some of you about the most basic thing you can put for every single thing that you upload into your blog, every single thing, no matter what it is, no matter how small. If you're not putting an explanation in, then there's no point in having that work there, because you're missing out on at least half of the marks for that piece. Say what it is, say what you liked about it, say what you didn't like about it. Even the most basic of evaluations will mean that you will get a mark for it. If you don't have it there, it won't be marked. It will be marked as insufficient. Okay, I just want to hammer that home a little bit. Please do that and then come back just before the end of the session. So what have we done today? Get your plenary in to me. Thank you very much, folks. Have a lovely weekend, and I will be back with you in the classroom next week for some wicked Christmas cards. It's going to be a really nice week. It's going to be a chance for you to let your hair down, and we're going to have some fun. Please also expect a bit of Christmas music. That's all I'll say. Okay, folks, take care of yourself. Bye.